Hi guys, welcome to our research project. This project is brought to you by Isabelle, Sierra Riedel, Tatum Sherard, Jocelyn Noyola, and Alyssa Reyes. Let's get started.
The research question we came up with is, does exercise prior to class increase students' performance in math? We found this research important because many students struggle with ADHD and other factors that hinder their attention span. We were curious if incorporating physical activity before class time would increase students' performance in math. Since exercise releases endorphins and helps lift moods, students may be more eager to learn.
Our hypothesis for this research question is that if students have a set period of physical exercise before class, their math performance will increase.
Our sample would consist of 8th grade math students from one school. We chose 8th grade students because they're about to be heading into high school and they're still relatively young and active, as well as mature enough to produce reliable results.
Our independent variable is exercise prior to class. The conceptual definition to that is running or walking. The operational definition is whether or not students participate in exercising. Our dependent variable is the students' math performance. The conceptual definition is students' participation and engagement, and the operational definition is the students' grades or test scores.
A potential confound that we identified in our experiment is the socioeconomic status of the area surrounding the school, which could affect whether the students have sufficient time to study and exercise, as well as the resources offered by the school. Free time for exercise can be affected by a job due to family financial stress. A second confound we found was a potential difference in teachers that affects academic performances as well as the time available to exercise based on the amount of homework a teacher gives.
We would design our project to have all 8th grade students take a math test before the experiment. Then we would randomly assign some 8th grade students to have a set time before their math class to run, and then another group of randomly assigned 8th grade students to not have a set time to run before class. After 3 months, the student will take another test to measure how well their performance in math has improved based on whether they ran before class or not.
There are threats to both internal and external validity. We found that it may be possible that there is a history and maturation threat to our experiment. A history threat because there could be other things in the world going on during our study that could impact the performance of the students in their math class. Another threat to internal validity that is possible is a maturation threat. The students in our study are in 8th grade and are at a turning point in their education. They are moving from middle school to high school, and their maturity and focus levels could be naturally developing, therefore improving their math performance. We also are aware that our study may not be generalizable to other settings, like other school districts, or generalizable to other groups, like students in a different grade or age group. To address these threats to both internal and external validity, we will have a pre-test and a post-test, and have both a randomized control group and experimental group. We also don't generalize too far, and if we need to, we will collect more data.
In conclusion, our hypothesis on exercising before class to improve math performance is correct.
Our findings have many important implications. An increase in math performance would be beneficial to schools around the country who are trying to help their students be more successful. This is very important because since math scores did improve in our hypothetical situation, more schools would implement exercise, as educators are always looking for ways to improve education.
Thanks for watching.